Is the lead director of Speakout Africa Initiative.
This program today, what should be our take home for this program?
Our take home are categorized into four. One is that we are calling for an expanded FAAC representation. FAAC is Federal Account Allocation Committee, the monthly FAAC, and our idea is that since the Supreme Court judgment has pronounced full local government financial autonomy, half obedience is not obedience. So if the state has been mandated to conduct election, which they have done, then there is no way up till now local government should be excluded from FAAC, monthly FAAC allocation meetings and committee. That is an error. That is an half obedience. So we are calling that the federal government through the Ministry of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, the Ministry of Finance, and the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation, OAGF, should, from next month, is already half of the month, from August next month, the local government should be included in the representation of the FAAC monthly meeting. So, and by that, we are saying that each state should nominate a council chairman that will represent each state. So we should be having 37 local government chairmen, including the FCT, that should be involved and represented in the FAAC meetings. Secondly, we are calling on the federal government and especially the Central Bank of Nigeria to take the matter of local governments opening accounts with the CBN very seriously. We are saying and urging the Central Bank to give a directive, the same way directive was given for state to conduct elections. Otherwise, they will risk their FAAC monthly allocation, and they did. Then, in keeping and in complying with the Supreme Court judgment that has given local government financial autonomy, it is unheard of that the federal government is still going ahead to disburse monthly FAAC allocation into JAC, the Joint Account Allocation Committee, as against the directive that every local government in Nigeria should open an account that will be domiciled with the Central Bank of Nigeria. So that should be done. The Central Bank of Nigeria should give a deadline and a set timeline upon which any local government that does not comply to register an account with the CBN should risk her monthly FAAC allocation. Third, we are calling for political autonomy. That is the third one. We are saying that a financial autonomy without corresponding political autonomy is not going to have any impact. The current state independent electoral commissions that is still conducting the election of the local government is not acceptable. It does not meet any standard, democratic standard of election conduction. And so we are asking that the INEC, especially as the ongoing constitution is going on, the INEC should be given that responsibility, and they have accepted. They've already said it on many occasions that they can do that. So the INEC should be the one conducting the local government election in Nigeria, and that should happen as soon as possible. That is when we can be able to boast of a uniform election across board. As it is today, state elections for local government varies. Some states have 3 years tenure, some have 2 years tenure, at the whims and caprices of the state chief executives. There should be a uniform 4 years local government chairman tenure, because we cannot continue to utilize taxpayers' money to be conducting election every year, every 2 years, every 4 years, every 3 years. No. When INEC is doing that, and INEC should set up a unit, a national local government election unit should be set up mandatorily, solely mandatorily saddled with responsibility to conduct 774 local government elections in Nigeria. The last one is that we are appealing for the development partners to begin to look into setting up a fund for local government who are now willing to plug into the OGP so as to help them to be able to do this new principle that they've just adopted, to be able to consolidate and sustain it. That is our 4-point message and proposal for today.
What are the following mechanisms you guys are putting in place in order to make sure this particular project is beneficial to
Thank you. The first is what you have just heard us. For us to be advocating that there should be a support fund for them is because we are aware that there is going to be little they may be able to do if they don't have any external support. Just like states have been getting support from the OGP national, international, when just to support them for doing this, for opening up governance to citizens. So we have put up measures such as establishing OGP steering committees. There are committees constituted, inaugurated in each councils that is manning this principle that they've just plugged into for continuity and sustainability. But what is not sustained actually does not exist. It's just a matter of time. So we believe so much in continuity, in sustainability by the beneficiary councils. So they already have that. We train their staff in FOI desk, FOI Management of Information, Freedom of Information Act. We train them for also continuity and sustainability. We also train them in the aspects of digital access and technology. So that was also done.